Hello there and greetings from Egypt, or as we say in Arabic, Ahlan wa Sahlan. This is Nadine and I'm going to be talking about teenagers of Egypt. To understand about teenagers here, we need to understand that education plays a great important role in shaping the mentality of teenagers. We have international school education. International schools education are provided by French schools, British schools, American schools, German schools. These schools, they try to make the mind of a teenager see more than what's around him, explore the world, explore different subjects, travel and see different things and experience by their own, to see with their own eyes and understand things. They go on field trips, they do school plays, productions, drama, they get involved in different types of activities that make them love education. Second type of education we have is public school education. This type of education is kind of limited. By limited I mean that they don't focus on exploration. It's a means of memorization and then doing what you've memorized, answering according to what you've learned. There's no more of exploring and knowing more. As much as education plays a great important role in shaping the mentality of teenagers, so does religion. Religion is very important to the culture and to teenagers hence. And so teenagers, whether Christians or Muslims, they get involved in the religious organizations, whether churches or mosques. They get involved in activities, camps, charity works, prayers every week. It's very important in their upbringing. Family. Family is considered the backbone of a teenager. They don't only offer emotional support but also financial support. Family is always there for the teenager, and family time is very, very, very important. Teenagers, they come back from school to sit with their families on lunch and so on and talk about how their day went or how things were, and they go to their parents for advice, for guidance, and they usually look up to their parents. Family is as I said before, the backbone. It's very important in decision making. By means, they put restrictions on teenagers. Teenagers have to take the opinions of their families and so on when making decisions. As much as family is very important in this, they base restrictions by means. Females, they have more restrictions on in our culture. A female curfew set by a family would be shorter than that of a male. A male would actually hang out more and more at night and late time than females. As teenagers grow, they start to get so excited to the world around them, and they want to see more, they want to go outside, they want to meet different people, and they really want to act like adults and be like adults. Teenagers, they're different for the personality. We have two types of personalities. Ones that would actually be interested while going out or celebrating to go to some club and dance all night and drink and so on and have fun. Another type of a teenager would be actually more interested of going into a restaurant and dining with their friends or doing some kind of activity of which they can all get involved and chit-chat and have a nice talk. It's important to mention that teenagers here in Egypt, they're very westernized by means, by the way that they dress, the food that they eat. They're not really bound to traditional food. They're bound into other types of food from all around the world. So it's very interesting. Sports is very, very important in the life of a teenager. Teenagers, family and friends, they all gather around the TV to watch football matches by the national team of Egypt. Not only this, but teenagers, females and males, they're really interested in sports, and so is in football. It's not only about males here, it's also about females. Gyms or sports centres, they're very important in this phase of the life of a teenager. Why? Because as they start to grow, they become so aware of their self-image, and they want to be presented in the most perfect way ever they perceive. They start to be more concerned of their body image, and so they want to do more sports, they want to put more makeup on, they want to do their hair. They start to grow and they start to be aware of their self-image, and so they try to do anything possible in order to have their perfect image of what they have in their mind. We have also different kinds of sports that they get involved in. We have also water sports like water polo, we have sky surfing, football for girls, we have skateboarding. Sports centers or sports clubs here in Egypt. Sports clubs here in Egypt are considered of a social center for teenagers together. Once they finish school, they go to do activities, sports, and they sit with their family or their friends. It's actually more of a social gathering for friends where they can go to the sports club and they can play some sports and they can eat and they can hang out with their friends at the garden. Teenagers. Wow, as teenagers grow, as I said before, they start to be interested in life of being an adult. They want to be an adult, they want to act as one, they want to do the things that they see in the movies or things that they see adults do, and when they start to be interested, for example, in relationships, having a boyfriend or girlfriend, they start to have this dilemma of love or liking the opposite sex. And actually here in Egypt, there are many movies done making fun of teenagers falling in love with each other and throwing notes at each other in class and sending love letters and so on. So this is a very interesting phase in a teenager's life. Rebellious. Teenagers, they always here try to break the chains that the culture have set for them. Whether females having more restrictions than males, they try to break this. And so does males, they try to break the restrictions that the cultures have put on them. Whether by rebellious actions can be seen by different scenarios. For example, teenagers going outside in the last revolution that we had here and rebelling in protests, the rights movement. Or they can rebel in different things in their own life. They can rebel by smoking cigarettes in front of their parents, which is considered of not so respectful thing to do. Whether by staying very late at night and thinking that is very cool, or hanging out at clubs and so on. They really want to discover more, and so they break the chains that the culture has set in order to experience more and discover more of what's going around them. So this would be the end of discovering teenagers. I think that we can all agree in general that teenagers, or the teenage part of life of teenagers, is a part where they want to discover more, they want to learn more, they want to see more of the world, they want to experience things as much as adults do. And this part is very interesting as teenagers. And I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation about teenagers here in Egypt, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.